fellow Troy 5 members, I hope you're all looking forward to a fun night of electing speeches. Your presence here is the start of new beginnings in the club, and like Christine, it warms my heart to see everybody here to participate. I'll try my best to keep this short and somewhat on the shorter side, as I know we all have a lengthy night ahead of us. Before I begin talking about my qualifications and plans for the position of treasurer, I'll briefly share my origin story. No, not how I came to be or where I grew up, but how I came to join such a dear club. Last spring, I was fresh on campus. I had no idea what to join or where to start, and I was overwhelmed with all the opportunity before me. In the sea of unfamiliarity, I decided to go do something familiar and comfortable to me, play pool in the Troy East game room. Here I found one of the club's most successful recruiting director, if such a position existed. I came across two people who read from a notebook and danced between rolls of tape on the floor. I thought nothing of it. I assumed it was for a club of some sort, because who would do this for fun? And I let them do their thing as I played pool. Until one of them asked me if I had tape I can use. Without hesitation, I ran down to my room and gave them what I had. Long story short, these people turned out to be Heidi and Matt. They convinced me, and it took a while, to participate in martial arts, and after a lot more persuasion, eventually to join TNIC. This was later into the semester, and I never officially joined the club until fall. But that is how I came to be that random person very few of you knew as we prepared for PACF last year. So I just wanted to give a shout out to them, and my thanks to you all for welcoming me so warmly that semester. You guys quickly established yourselves as family to both me and to each other. And I promise, the story is relevant. Like how I was hesitant to initially join the club, I was also hesitant into accepting this nomination to run for treasurer. After all, I'm fresh out of the back end of interning under the great treasurer that Jackie is. Have I learned enough to step up to such a huge role? I believe so. And I can't think of a better way to show my thanks than to give back to the organization. But either way, I'm honored to have been nominated and to be standing in front of you all. I'll be the first to admit that I may lack any tangible professional qualifications, such as e-board experience or high positions in other organizations. The experience I do have, however, is the experience I've gained from working with people, whether it's participating in high-performing school teams or in other clubs I'm in. For example, the accounting team I'm part of worked together on a group project, and we won best overall presentation between about 16 teams spread across 3 different classes. My ability to work collaboratively with other people is a crucial indicator of how my presence will benefit the executive board. If elected, I'll also bring a calm, conflict-resolving presence in case plans go awry or not as planned. In terms of managing the club's funds, I'll constantly check to see that we have every transaction, reimbursement, due, and down payment recorded promptly to ensure that the club's finances are always up to date. This also applies to budgeting. An outdated budget serves no practical purpose and shouldn't be used in plans moving forward. I will embrace the responsibilities required of me while constantly verifying facts about plans or budgeting with other board members who are involved. I will keep an open mind to new events and fundraising ideas that look promising. If I'm ever unsure on how to do something or what can be improved, I will use the resources around me to acquire the essential feedback to find success as treasurer. I won't hesitate to bug Jackie or other organizations' treasurers to learn about what goes right, what goes wrong, and about how different situations can go. After all, in order to be successful moving forward, we have to know what went wrongly in the past. Once again, I'd like to thank you for listening and for being the first family I experienced on campus. Thanks, and I look forward to hearing everybody else's great speeches tonight.
Anyone have a question? Q&A. Darla?
So Bojay talked about some of the internal controls that he wants to implement to make treasurer more efficient. What are some ways you think you can also add on to some of maybe your own perspective of internal controls for the club?
Well, I'll make sure that without plans developing first, that they're at least ran through me to make sure that we have the money to even implement or even think of these ideas. Because we don't have the money to begin with, how can we develop a plan without those funds?
Anyone else?
say you have an event that you've been doing yearly, but a few weeks, like a week before the event, you found out that you don't have the funds for it. What do you do?
That wouldn't necessarily be an issue because if we don't have the funds for it to be completed, even though it's a yearly thing, I don't think I would have let it get to the point where, oh, it's a week before the event, we can't do it. I think it's a problem that can be seen way more than a week beforehand.
Anyone else? No? Okay, guess that's it. Thank you.